Good evening, Mr. Sinyangwe. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great to have you. What do you make of the 2021 national budget? Has it met your expectations?
Yes, it has. It's actually interesting. In terms of expectation of what the budget has delivered, yes. But in terms of what we wanted to hear, no. Because the budget hasn't really touched on the issues relating to how the monies are going to be generated. I think a lot of people are interested in how do we finance this budget, where are we going to make the money from, how are we going to basically sustain the expenditure that we're committing to. I think that's where most of the expectation is. Otherwise, overall, it sounded very good. It sounded very exciting. A lot of people seem to be excited. They're happy about the empowerments that were being talked about. It's more focused on how we as Zambians can participate in basically what's government's expenditure most likely next year.
Right. Now, how do you see the various, I mean, you've mentioned that so far people are showing some reaction, but how do you see key stakeholders reacting to this budget in the short term? Do you see a positive reaction?
Yes, there will be a positive reaction. And one of the reasons is because this budget, when it was being developed, they took time to engage the business community. It's more focused on how the business community can be assisted, and both in the main towns and the districts. So you find that a lot of economic activities, in a way, have been touched, or they've touched on them. But there are certain gray areas that are still there that as time, we'll probably see certain negative reactions. Overall, it's been a bit more of a positive budget that supports quite a number of business initiatives and heading in the right direction, pretty much.
Yeah, now the budget has been delivered, and now we all wait to see how it will be implemented. Going into an election year while we are still grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic and also external pressure vis-a-vis debt management, how do you see government performing and handling its affairs for the next 12 months?
You see, what's interesting is that government has been reactive. Government has been largely reactive. So meaning we expect them to consistently react towards whatever feedback will come from the people. So that is basically what will happen. There'll be a lot of backlash. And based on the backlash, you'll be able to see